Welcome. We got some breaking inventory discounts now on the Tesla Model Y. Not only can you get 1.99% financing this month, you can also get some inventory discounts. Did some quick scouting and we found one all the way up to $1,200 off. Let me give you all the different incentives that you should be able to stack on top of that and what's happening right now with Tesla incentives. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for joining in on a second stream. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking. And if you got a question, you could, or if you want to support the channel, you can do that in my Patreon group down below in the description. Today's live stream is partnered and sponsored by Aura, where you can protect your online privacy and data and much more. But more on that later. And so, just like how Tesla has added on an end date, a order by date for the Model Y all-wheel drive, you have to order by June 16th. You can take delivery after that. They've also gone ahead and added some inventory discounts for the Model Y all-wheel drive. So this is best of both worlds here. You can get a little bit of a discount for inventory vehicles. Of course, we'll go through some which one are probably worth it and kind of my guidance on which one should be worth it. And now you can also stack on the 1.99% offer. And if you're wondering how to search through these, we'll show you some of the biggest ones or the top ones that I'm finding in terms of the maximum value. And we'll probably start to chart some of these and put them on our best deals spreadsheet down below in the description as well, so we can see what's the maximum discount that you can get on Model Ys out there. But the one thing is for sure, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code just like the one down below in the description, so you can get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle before you purchase a Model 3, Model Y, S, or even X, or even Cybertruck. And there's also that America's Heroes Day incentive, another $1,000 that you can stack on top of all of this. So $1,000 here, $1,000 there for an inventory discount. You can see where the savings really start to add up here. And so the easiest way to look for inventory discounts is actually going to be Tesla.com. They make it very easy to see which vehicles could be out there available for you. And so I'll give you the quick way on how to get there. Right here, when you go to vehicles, just go to the inventory button right here, hit new. And then the quick tip after this is you're, of course, going to select whichever model you're looking for. So Model Y in this instance, you're going to go to your zip code, type whatever zip code you want, but switch it to all deliverable. This will show you the maximum amount of vehicles that are out there. Of course, it might be a little bit of a drive, 1 to 3 hours, maybe 4 hours, but it'll at least show you all the vehicles. And then from there, you can make the decision on whether you want to make that trip or not. And so you can see they really make it easy in terms of seeing what discounts are out there. You can see on the top left of all the vehicle image, you can see like $500 off, $500 off, $1,060 off, and another one, $1,030 off. Here's another one, $1,010 off. And so here's the biggest discounted vehicle that's out there, or the highest discounted vehicle. Actually, it was like 1,220, but that's like a launch series. So launch series is discounted up to $1,200, but if you're looking for just for an all-wheel drive, you can see the biggest one is going to be about $1,000. But the biggest thing with this is that these are demo status vehicles. And so you really have to play it by case to see if it's worth it or not. Like this one has 2,000 miles, but $1,000 off. I think I at least want a dollar per mile discount. So if it's got 2,000 miles, I at least want $2,000. Of course, personally, I probably wouldn't buy this one. Even if it had $2,000 discount, I would say it needs to be like $4,000, like $2 for every 1 mile out there. Like here's another one, $1,000, but it's got 2,000 miles as well. And when the reason why these probably have mileage like this, or why they have mileage, these are demo status vehicles. They could be test drive vehicles, showroom vehicles, or maybe these are some of those 48-hour test drive vehicles as well. And so it seems like a lot of these have like this same type of round of 2,000 miles for the discount. I mean, just taking a look at here, like here's one that's 500, $600 off with 1,000 miles on it. So I'm not sure I would touch any of these, but what's good with this is that, they are ripping off the Band-Aid, Tesla is, in terms of discounting these vehicles. So as we get to the end of June, maybe we start to see more and more of these vehicles. And secondly to that, maybe we see bigger discounts. To give you some frame of reference, I have purchased demo vehicles in the past. The one I bought was a older Model Y. It had a 888 miles on it, and I got $4,000 off. You can see that, that sounds like a great deal, right? And so certainly that's the type of range I'm looking to get if I'm looking to get a demo status vehicle. I want a big fat discount for sure. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. If you guys find any big deals out there, if you're able to lock one down, always feel free to send me a screenshot so we can highlight it to others out there to see what is out there, and so that we can show what the bigger discounts. And of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get your 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data, like your addresses, phone numbers, from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too. Thanks for that, everyone. And on top of that, we got a free email newsletter that we just set up. So if you want to sign up, link right there in the live stream chat or even down below as well. John, thanks for coming in. JJ, great to see you. Roy, great to see you as well. Let's see, John, and yeah, there's a bunch here. When do you think 0% is coming out for a rear-wheel drive Model Y? Probably next quarter at this point. All-wheel drive isn't selling. Delivery date is today. Yeah, it's you can get one. You can pick one up really quickly. I don't know if 1,220 will even make others to consider this. It's too measly of an amount. I think what it will do is it will push some of the people that were like already going to buy, and they might be okay with like that mileage on it, especially if they like see the vehicle in person. And like, most of these vehicles are actually pretty top notch in terms of quality, in terms of like, it actually doesn't have like too much damage. So as long as you're okay with the tires, it might be okay. John, just the beginning. Yeah, 100%. JJ, I feel like Tesla's playing with people though. Model Y, 3 to 5 weeks has been since release date. No way it takes that long. Yeah, exactly. Like they released that just to really show to people that, hey, like it's coming out, but it's a bad deal right now. If you want to Tesla Model Y, you might as well get the all-wheel drive. It's a better deal at the moment. And so yeah, I can see why they might have done that as a strategy. RC, yes, thanks for coming in. Great to see you. We are finally seeing some inventory discounts on the Model Y. And if you're looking for a deal on if you're buying a Model Y very soon, definitely don't forget to check out All Weather Floor Mats. 3W All Weather Floor Mats has a great set. They just released their 2026 Model Y Juniper set. And if you use promo code Dennis35 down below in the description as well, you can get 35% off of a set of their floor mats. We've just got these. Great test fit video coming out soon, so you can take a look if you want to. But certainly I've tried all of them, and these are the best by far. But very cool to see. And let us know if you find any big discounts out there for the new Model Y. In this next topic, there is a brand new Tesla Cybertruck sway bar that just got released. I'm actually very intrigued with this because, the Cybertruck does have pretty good handling for the size of the vehicle it is, but sometimes it does get a little bit bouncy. Well, shout out to our friends at Unplugged Performance. They just released a new product, a Up Invincible Cybertruck rear sway bar. We actually had their front sway bar on our Model 3 Performance, and actually really, it makes it feel very stable when we took it to the track and everything. This sway bar is compatible with all Cybertrucks and helps reduce body roll, provided a more planted and precise handling experience, whether you're using it for your vehicle for daily driving or hauling heavy loads, which actually that makes a lot of sense because if you're hauling a heavy load, you don't want it swaying back and forth. And that is a pretty cool. You can actually see like the bouncing of the two ones with it installed and without it. And you can see how nice it is. But take a look at this
Exactly
really
why you
quickly.
need a
can
UP
see
rear
there
sway bar on
is a couple other different products actually being released on this that I didn't even know about. Like look at the front grill right here. There's like a Molly lower grill and much more. Very interesting to see that. But if you're interested, or if you're interested in any performance parts for your Tesla vehicle, definitely check out the Unplugged Performance link down below in the description. They also have a wheel trade-in program if you want to sell your stock set of or trade in your stock set of Model Y rims or wheels. You can trade into them and they'll give you a credit so you can buy brand new rims. So really cool to see. And shout out to Unplugged Performance for releasing more products that really make the driving experience much better. Kashal, what's the difference between 2024 Cybertruck and 2025? Actually, nothing. I don't think there is a difference besides, of course, better build quality and everything like that. In case if I ever drop pricing on CTs, then I never know which direction to go with. Yeah, personally, there's deals on the 2024s at the moment, so I would just get another 2024. Austin, last fits are amazing. Definitely a strong competitor. I've actually tried last fits back then, and I would say the 3W all-weather floor mats are much better. JJ, if you had a choice between Model Y and Model 3, what would you get under this price? 37,490 versus 27,990, the 34,99. I would actually go Model Y. It's just more of a vehicle that just makes more sense for families and people. Even like right now, we just went to go do some errands before this, and the Model Y, like we filled that thing up. Whereas Model 3, you could really feel the limits. It's not that much bigger, but you can tell like if you just, it's always nice to have a bigger vehicle for the extra space or anything like that. If you're just joining in, welcome. We now finally have some inventory discounts posted on Tesla's website for the brand new Tesla Model Y. It seems like June is shaping up to be an end of the quarter month like Tesla always does, and we've got inventory discounts. The biggest one we found was $1,220 off, and that might sound appeasing to you because you could stack it with the 1.99% offer that is now an end date of order by June 16th. So you do have some time after that to take delivery. And so certainly very interesting to see. And we're only June 2nd at this point. So maybe this is just the beginning of more news, more incentives, more deals by the end of June. And the one thing is for sure, if you're going to be buying a brand new Tesla Model Y, you do have to protect it. And that's where our friends at Tesbros have developed a DIY, do it yourself paint protection film kit. Definitely check it out. Link down below. It's well worth it to do it yourself. So you can save thousands over having a shop do it. And they give you everything you need to install it. And if you use our promo code down below, the link down below, you can save some money on the kit as well. And of course, support the channel as well. So definitely check it out if you're interested in doing it yourself for paint protection film. U-Haul, thanks for coming in. Got my Model 3 retrofitted for CCS chargers to get ripped off now. Ooh, how much did you pay? Is inventory discount usually on demo vehicles only? No, actually. It's a great question, JJ. At the moment, we see them on demo vehicles, but they also are on new vehicles, just not right now. And I really feel like we'll see some inventory discounts on new vehicles without mileage, probably after June 16, June 17 at this point. In this next topic, let's answer the question, will Tesla drop the price of the Tesla Cybertruck? You got to remember when the Cybertruck was released way back when, the pricing was way lower, like starting at $39,990. And I bet if a lot of you out there, if the Cybertruck was $39,990 today for the rear-wheel drive, you might actually be considered buying a Cybertruck right now. But Tez Calendar posted this. When do you think we will see a dramatic price reduction in the Cybertruck? At this point, everyone in their brother agrees that the current price is too high for current environmental and economic conditions. In 2023, Tesla dropped the price of the Model Y by $11,000 overnight. To give you some frame of reference here, the Model Y was like $67,000. If you believe it or not, that was because of all these different price hikes. Tesla in the good old days, like 2 to 3 years ago, Tesla was changing the price all the freaking time. You can see we've got this handy dandy Tesla car price history tracker where the Model Y, we can see it, and during this time frame. We can see when it was, yeah, right here, April or May of 2022, it topped out at actually $70,000 for the Model Y Performance, and it was actually $66,000 for a Model Y long range all wheel drive in January of 2023. And overnight, they dropped it $13,000 to $53,000. And from then, you can still see it has gone lower and lower and lower. But Tesla has since changed their strategy. No longer are they changing the MSRP price, so to speak. They are focusing on inventory discounts. That's why you see like Cybertruck, $8,000, $10,000, $12,000 off of Cybertrucks. And so certainly, do we think that they could drop it another $11,000? The one thing is for sure, like when you find an all-wheel drive Cybertruck that's $8,000 off that you can lease, they do lease or they do sell pretty quickly. So that seems to be like the threshold, 8,000 plus another $7,000 off. So like $15,000. So that could be an indicator for Tesla that all the prices of Cybertrucks need to drop $10,000 to $15,000, which would make it more feasible. I mean, if we take a look at Cybertruck pricing right now, it starts at what, 70, a little bit lower for the 69,990 for the Cybertruck rear wheel drive. That I don't even know, has anybody even taken delivery of one of these? 79,990 for the all wheel drive and $100,000 for the Cyber Beast. So I could easily see like long range starting at like 59, all wheel drive 69, and then Cyber Beast like, yeah, 89,990. Especially when we see all these different Cybertrucks sitting in inventory, and that is the highest inventory truck or highest inventory Tesla vehicle that Tesla has, which is the Cybertruck. So yeah, we could easily see some discounts, incentives in the near future. Quote, a similar price move could really increase the Cybertruck demand. When do you think Tesla will do so? And so the question there I'm going to ask to you all is like, when do you think Tesla will change Cybertruck demand? I personally think it might be by the end of the year, like Q3, Q4, or maybe that might just lower production for the Cybertruck by the end of the year. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Now that you've bought your Tesla or you're about to buy your Tesla, did you know that it comes with 0 accessories? Seriously, not even a phone mount. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In my opinion, there's a few must-haves that every Tesla owner should get, like a phone mount so your phone doesn't fly off during acceleration, a center console organizer because without it, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and my newest favorite, an invisible underscreen station mount from Jowa, a great place to store sunglasses. And all of these accessories plus more you can get from our partner Jowa. And you know these accessories are good because I actually use all of their stuff. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, you can save some money and support the channel as well. But Jowa doesn't stop at just the basics. They've got a wireless game controller that fits perfectly in the glove box, a portable air compressor for peace of mind on those long road trips, and even an electric scooter, because why walk from the superchargers or level 2 chargers? So not only will you save some money by using our promo code down below in the description, you can also get free shipping on orders over $120. So definitely check it out, link down below in the description. Thank you to Jowa for partnering with us on this channel, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. And of course, last plug for Andre, our friend, 24K Shine Mobile Detailing. He just came out today and cleaned our Model Y. Phenomenal work as always. He's actually been working on our cars, ceramic coating them for a while now. And so this was actually the first time he was able to come out and work on our Model Y Juniper launch series. If you're interested in ceramic coating, detailing, what's really cool with Andre is that he's mobile, so that not only can he install the different products on your vehicle, he can upkeep them. So like ceramic coating, paint protection film, tinting, he can upkeep that with his plan that he has as well. So definitely check him out, 24K Shine down below in the description, and ask for the Dennis deal so that he can hook you up as well. Ryan, do you think Tesla will have better lease prices at the end of the quarter? Model 3, Model Y? Yes, 100%. Upon, please drop the Cybertruck price. Yeah, I think it will definitely for sure. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. One last one here. Rick, once Tesla announces these new models, I wonder if they do some more shutting down certain lines for managing inventory rather than keeping them all going at the same rate for reconfigs. You know what? That actually could make sense. And I do really feel like, Tesla, they get a lot of flack for like the more affordable vehicles and like cheapening out. But I mean, their sales numbers in terms of like what I'm seeing, like Model 3 rear-wheel drive is the most in-demand vehicle at the moment. It's also the cheapest one. So they kind of have to take a look and see what sells and kind of double down on that. And people want cheaper SUVs, cheaper vehicles, cheaper electric vehicles, and ultimately cheaper Teslas. What percentage tint did you on the Tesla Model Y did you do? We actually did a video on that. So I don't remember off the top of my head, but it is matching at the end in terms of, because you do have to do two different percentage tints between the front windows and the rear windows. And of course, we went 3M ceramic. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.